Hey there guys, it is Monday, August the 4th. We're on the 127 yard sale trail. We are here in Pikeville. This is one I think they call Log Cabin Lane, just north of like downtown Pikeville. It's one where when you go through it, you can see it on both sides of the road. Be careful coming through here, but you don't want to park on that main road. You want to park on one side or the other. Let me show you, for example. I will turn it around here. There's places in the back and fields and on the other side of the road as well. So we're going to go through this area of Log Cabin Lane and at least show you what's in these tents. We may not go into all of them and show you in detail, but I'm going to start on the other side of the road. So let's go look in here in Pikeville at Log Cabin Lane. So like I was saying, there's things on one side of the road here and things on another. You really can't miss it when you're coming through. But I'm going to cross the street and I'm going to start on this other side of the road and then come back to the area where I actually did park. So we're walking up on some items here. As you can see, a menagerie of old things. Maybe they're up your alley. Like the old ship item back there. That chair is funny, and of course, if you need you some armor, there you go. Where are you from?
Here? Well, originally Atlanta.
Original, but you're from here now?
Yeah, but I live 5 minutes down the road.
Good deal. I know that bridge for sure.
Yeah, and I've got quite a few of them.
Wow, I like how you had this set up in here. This is cool.
Well, thanks.
Remember the person that paints kind of like that, he's from down in Georgia, I'm trying to remember his name.
I've got one of Cookville of the collage type, the graphic arts and Cookville.
So, well, yeah, how much you wanting for something like that?
I'm asking 200.
I wouldn't blame you at all.
Amount of time that it took.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're definitely original, so, I mean, you can...
Yeah. These are based on a painting, I need to put this up, by Las Meninas, by Diego Velázquez.
Right.
And those are abstracts taken from this painting. It's a famous painting in the Prado in Spain, and that one's another one. This is Diego Velázquez over here, and the girl, and the Chamberlain, and King and Queen, sort of. In the mirror, instead of a dog, I have a cat.
I like it.
Right.
Standing stone, okay.
What's your name?
My name's Bill. On YouTube, it's Meandering Across America.
Oh yeah?
It is what it's called. So that's what you'll see. But if you look it up tomorrow, I'll have this site. This will be the first thing. This is awesome, I must say.
These are restaurants in Atlanta that I painted about 30 years ago, and then embellished some of the slides.
Right.
Or the digital. So they're on cotton rag paper.
I was wondering what they were on.
Yeah, they're high. That's Majestics on Ponce.
Okay.
It's one of the first ones I did. It's Junior's Grill over there. Back from way back, I pieced that together from photographs, that image. This one was done live. Painted live, sat in there and did it.
Very nice.
That's Standing Stone Park.
Okay.
Guy fishing. This is grandfather, great-grandfather, maybe even a great-great-grandfather. Bless him as a kid. So.
Appreciate you taking me around. I mean, I really, really do like it. I'm sure a lot of people out there will see this and go,
well, You got to get a picture of these for 3 years.
Okay.
Milk cows and made cheese in Switzerland for a summer. Combining the two interests, I put architecture in the belly of a cow and also in the belly of a rabbit. I did a lot more cows, but I've sold them, so.
Okay.
Of one of them.
And if they want to get in touch with you or see something they like,
yes, they can contact me at brentweston.com or .net.
Sounds like a plan.
You can keep that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, folks, that was unexpected. That's original art back there. Things that I kind of do love. They're kind of unusual, but that was something to see. I'd recommend you go see him if you need an original piece of art. So as it gets warmer, you'll see here, there'll be some lemonade, some things. Looks like there's going to be different foods around. We have various items here. Looks like a little of this and a little of that. I see some clocks back in there, some toys and things. Look at that little drum set. It reminds me kind of when I was a little kid. I got it, and I remember the first day I had it, I actually, the big bass drum there broke. So sad. Need some beer mugs, some glass back in there. Different types of glass. Some of that blue glass and red glass. Like this little table right here. Got some little angels, $4 each. Let me put that in my pocket so I don't lose that card. Salt and pepper shakers of Coke. There's some cast iron here in the back. You'll see cast iron all over the 127. Very nice. Yeah, some of these little places you just have to get on back in here and see what all they have. You can see here, they bring trailers in. Some folks lay stuff out in the back like you see right here. Looks like there's tires and car things. Maybe we'll go back in there and look in a second. I can see up on this trailer you see mufflers and engine parts. Up here you see some jewelry and such. That's what I found. Just go all over. We've been to several of the sites and it's just amazing what all's around. Yeah. Everything you don't need too, but you'll take it home half the time. Very true. There's you some Earnhardt Cokes over there if you want them. Very cool. Lots of Coke stuff I'm seeing.
Oh no, seriously, I will. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I ain't even have one trailer for me, will you?
Of the what?
That blue trailer right there.
Okay,
that's
okay.
Mine.
Will do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to open a business down here. I'm a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Senior master, retired.
Any particular type of mechanic?
Got a motor, I can fix it.
Any type, okay.
I don't care what it is. I can fix a damn lawnmower, chainsaw, weed eater, irrigation pump like that new one they got down there. Generator flags, I sell everything, man. I sell everything. Antiques, you name it, I got it. Yeah. How you doing today?
All good. No complaint.
Yeah, me neither. God's been good to me. Let my ass wake up with that. Yeah. I need to borrow your damn dolly. Oh, you can take the picture in the back of that trailer too. It's
Okay.
wide open.
How much you want for the little car here?
I'm asking 25 for them.
That's a nice
Yeah.
little car.
Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah, I'd love one of those for real.
Huh?
I'd love to have one of those for real.
I've owned 2 of them.
Really?
I really have. But sometimes you got to give it up.
Sometimes you just got to give up on it.
I had a fella to come and ask me, say, you got any antique hoes, shovels, and pickaxes? Does it look like I got any antiques right there?
Nope, not at all.
Not at all, does it? And he ain't been back. I got damn axes. Look at this axe. This was my great grandfather's.
Nice.
Now tell me that ain't nice.
That is nice. There's, you got
And
several
he
nice
built it
things.
himself. It ain't been used in a long time.
You can
but
tell
I bet it is still cut.
It looks like it would to me.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Let me go in the back. So you got stuff for days. If you sell all that, you can come here and.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna plan on being here every year. I sell food. I sell everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just man. It is what it is.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. I need
Oh.
I got jack stands. Everything in here is for sale.
So.
Everything I got in here.
So a ton of car stuff. It sounds like you got just a ton of car stuff.
Well, I got it.
A little bit.
A lot of car stuff, but listen, I probably got 29 million plus just in gold and silver.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you've seen all the jewelry that was out. I got all these tables to set up just for jewelry.
Hot dog.
And they'll be set up today.
Okay.
Every one of them. So yeah, I got a lot. Man.
All righty, that was fun. Over here you see some furniture, some chairs and such. All sorts of things back in here. If you need you a chair, an end table, things like that, here's your spot. Well, isn't that interesting? That's definitely an old sign from somewhere. Got a tarp down, a few rugs on them, showing them off. Now, boxes like this, you see all sorts of jewelry and ornamental type jewelry and knickknacks. You can just get so lost in all of this. Look at these big wheels I'm coming around to. Can those be a wheel to something, really, truly? Maybe so. Those are huge. Here's your cabinet somebody has sitting here. Again, the other side of all this furniture. So I'm here at the county house he just told me. I'm gonna walk around inside. I know it's full. I've been here in past years and it's always room to room to room, just tons of stuff. Let's go in and take a look. Just know here at Log Cabin Lane, if you want to look for this stuff, this is where to find it.
How's it going today, buddy? All right.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Plates and cups. Yeah, I've been in here before, but it's crazy every time I come in to realize the level of stuff. In this room, there's all sorts of plates and bowls and things, as you see right here. If you need something to make up a set or missing pieces, this may be the spot you want to come to. Wow. Like I said earlier, we're seeing all sorts of Coke things. All sorts of glass, as you can see right here. Wow. Like I said, it's hard to zero in on everything in here. There is just so much to see. Now this one called my name. This was just pink Floyd glass. I think they have two different ones. I saw another one right here. Going into the next room here, you see all this glass here. I'm going to go out the back porch here and you can see out back lamps and things, clothing. So many things here to see. You could spend an hour just in these rooms if you wanted to. And this clock over here is again, let me go. There's your mirror for $45 if you want it. Look at that piece of furniture. Those cabinets full of stuff. This would be a whole bedroom suite that goes with it, because there you see the other set of drawers, and looks like some headboards behind it. Another mirror. It says sold on it. Well, shucks. Look at all the stuff. My goodness gracious. Another room back here, table and chairs, $200. If you're looking for that, there you go. Look underneath it, see what it is. Okay. If you need you a china type cabinet or a hutch to go with it, they've got those here for you. They will set you up here. Coming into this room, there was this really pretty cabinet right there. Green and red cabinet says $325. That's quite a pretty piece. I like it. There's you a cool old table and chairs. $65 for the set. $100 on that. I tell you, some of this stuff will not last. And I'll just pan for the rest of it. Again, so much here. Come on in this house and take a look. Looks like another table and some chairs. All sorts of art, lamps, mirrors. Wow. Just don't look over this house. Come in here. There is so much. To me, that's a cool corner hutch type deal right there. You can see putting that in your kitchen. So many different uses for that big thing. All right, all sorts of things here. Jewelry, old watches, pieces of this and that. I'll just kind of look at it as I'm filming here and see what in the world. If you need anything like that, if you can sort it, there it is. Hello, I'm going to have to keep my wife away from here. It looks like she could sort through this for days.
Yes. If people, you would, after a while, once we get busy, that table runs when I'm here. And the jewelry stuff that you buy like that, if you get a big box, they don't want.
Explain, because you said it's $1 each. If you get a jar, it's how much?
35.
35 to fill up a jar.
Or a gallon bag, you gotta be able to shut it for $70.
Gallon bag, shut it for $70. I'm sure a lot of you out there that are watching this will come hopefully and say, let's see what we can get.
A lot of people come.
I'm sure, well,
I've been sitting up here 15 years.
okay.
Right in this spot.
My wife, we went to a place over at the Cumberland Mountain General Store, and she spends all of her time at the dollar table.
Yeah.
So I could see her coming here and just going to town.
Hope you tell her.
Well, once she sees this, she's going to go, maybe I need to go back there, is what she'll say. It's like,
Yeah.
for years, I didn't know that was full of stuff
Oh yeah.
until a couple of years back.
Sure has been. I came down here, I used to set up in Crossville, and I come down here, and I've been here ever since.
Yeah, lots of cool things. If you're willing to sort and take your time here, I think you can find you a lot of good items right here. It's right in front of the house. She said she's been here for like 15 years. She's been setting up. There's a lot of you that are maybe jewelry makers or want jewelry, but I think a lot of you, if you're making jewelry or making things or making art, there's a lot of cool little things you can get right here. Here, we won't go here. There's several other things that will be beside this house that's not done yet. So be coming in the coming days, it'll be filled up. Yeah, I'm coming up down towards the end of here at Log Cabin Lane, and you can see these tables that are set up outside. And they've kind of got things sorted, I think you can tell. You can see some lamps here at the end. Lamps, pieces of lamps, lamp shades, all different types of lamp products that they have in here, which is pretty amazing. All that they have. So if you're missing a piece or you're wanting to make something, if you need made you an old looking chandelier. There you go. Plenty of glass-like items. Plates. Alrighty, let's look at some of the stuff here. You can see a little bit of everything. You just never do know what you're going to find. You know, most of the time it's just go in, dig, take a look. You never do know what treasure you're going to run into. Here's you a few old clocks.
See you next year. You take care. Okay. God bless you. You too, sir.
Some little plates. Look at this little Georgia plate. It's cute. That's what you're going to see. The stuff that's outside. Most of this stuff, though, is not going to be harmed by being out here.
I don't think it's going to rain today.
You never know. 24% chance. But you never.
Like this little guy.
Oh, did you see my storm mannequin?
Some more of these outside tables. You can tell it's rained here, but most of this stuff can get wet and it's not going to harm a thing. And if you're looking for items, if you're an artist, if you're somebody that puts together some artsy things, there's plenty of those beads and things like that that are very cool that you can look up and see. Some old mouse traps. Look at that. Look at the New York World's Fair. I like seeing that. The monorail. Sphere. Very cool. $5 and $10 for those guys.
So far.
So far.
Some vintage clothes. All these little jars.
Hello. No.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, just boom. And so dad passed away 6 months before that. His stepdad just passed away a year ago. And so I'm taking care of mom. Let me see you. I'm doing 42 and a 40.
Right.
She's yelling.
Go faster.
So, no.
Go slower.
Yeah, okay. Now wait a minute, it's better. So the next week we're going down the same strip, right? Yes, longer. Okay. But it's, come in. I know, but that's a long time.
papier-mâché / glass pieces. So 30.
Yep. 89.
Thank you. I'll see you next year.
Alrighty.
Hopefully.
You have a blessed day.
You too. Good luck on Genesis.
Oh yeah, that new living translation.
Bunch of salt and pepper shakers here.
Yes, very. Oh yeah. Gunned it.
Anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
Look at all these little pieces.
There's some more if you're looking for medical stuff like this. Okay, the bottles are over there. They're medical, and then there's some more pirates. Oh, thousands and thousands and thousands, girl. No. Just set a pile down and just go at it. I couldn't do Zelle, Cash App, any of those other ones. Venmo was easy. It took me only 15 minutes to figure it out. And I hate being on I hate the computer. Yeah. I wonder why that.
So many cool things. And again, come to something like this outside. None of this has been harmed by the rain, so keeping it sitting out like this is fine, but you just have to look and take your time, and who knows what you will find.
Well, you think I got a lot now, young man?
Yes?
I have more coming.
Years you've been here at this site?
At this site, almost 15.
That's what I'm finding as I'm going from place to place, is most people, once they find their spot.
Now the boy down yonder, he's been here, next year will be 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah. And I've known him for probably 40 years.
Wow. You're having a good conversation. He's been here 15 years. Again, if you need jewelry, anything like that, you can find it here. I see a Minnie Mouse back there, but I think it's a plastic, so I'll just kind of pass it up. Corn shellers and things back there. Got us some saws, a little this and that. We got us some gun cases down here. Now out here, you can see a lot of glass items, old glass bottles of different types. If you're into that, it is here. You can see just all different types of them going through. Old jars, old milk bottles. On the other side, you see little pieces of old furniture. They're just amazing. Now, here's your couple boxes that have the old bottles in them. That is cool. I'll continue along and just kind of give you an overview, because I could spend like hours and hours just going into individual little areas. On the other side over here, you see various hubcaps. Very cool. Here you see some old windows. Some of them have glass in them, some of them do not. But a lot of you like to use them as frames. Others like to repurpose them and maybe put stained glass in them. All of them extremely cool. Of course, wooden windows like that are going by the wayside quickly, because more and more wood windows are not being placed into houses. If you have an old house and want to redo it, maybe you can come look at these. Tons of glassware, ball jars over there. On this side, you see all sorts of things on these tables. You see these old platters and trays. Look at these. It's cool. Again, if you need you some shot glasses, some right there, all different sorts of them.
Yep, I got it. Ta-da! I didn't catch your name on it, but
They have it all here. Let me go see what this is.
take care. What were you looking for again?
Now, as I'm leaving out of this little area right here, I'll just zero in on these little ball jars. All different type of jars with these cool tops on them. There's the old 1 liter glass bottles. Coke, the originals. Guys, right down here at the end, don't pass it up. Just don't pass it up because it's sitting out on tables. Maybe something here for you. A lot of cool glass and older items. As I'm walking up to the next things here, you can kind of see there's the road, the main road. I'm still on the one side of the road, but traffic comes through. It's 55 through here, but be careful because, you know, people are going to be coming from one side of the road to the other. We're up to another little table here. It says 1 up to $5. So of course you just have to kind of figure out what it is. There's a Route 66 root beer bottle back there. It's newer, but still cool. Now back here you see a lot of the older, like you would see on the farm, a lot of the milk cans and things to put oil and gas in. $55 for that can. Cool. That grinding stone. How much we want for that? $2.18. So if you can take the time, you can get that rust off of there, but you've got to take the time and have the patience to get that off. You have the ability to have a really, really, really hot fire. You can get those really in perfect shape. So what type of trap is that?
Lobster.
Is it lobster? Okay. I've seen a couple this year when I've gone to the different sales. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, you see them a lot up in the Northeast.
Yeah. Put something out here. I was going to take a look at it. It's an old potato ricer. $4. Go into the interior, but you can see inside there's some other things that he has. There's some Coke things, some various kids fold-up picnic table. Some old poker chips there. Martha White flour. Now see these old things right here, of course they attract me. $10. $10 for those. We're always looking for cars, anything like that. There's just so much stuff here this year. I won't go back in there right now, but just all the goods. There's you some old signs, some old, some things back in the distance. Here out beside the main road. Look right here, we see some buckets, old tail lights, license plates. If you're going camping, there's some items. Like that big old glass jar or bucket, whatever you want to call it. But so many of these things look like it'd be cool to go on maybe in a cabin, if you're decorating a cabin or using such as that. Here's a couple of milk buckets. Come back around, some old suitcases there, some old clothing. All sorts of things here. If you need you some ghosts, there's you some ghosts. The little one's 15, the medium one's 30, the big one's 35. John Deere sign is 40. There's those Nashville signs. 25 a piece. Back in there you see some old bottles, some oil tins, some knives. Next door here you see old bicycle. That is cool. Of course, I don't think you'll ever get that truly up and running again. Maybe you will. Inside of there, some old things. I'll probably walk back in there in a second. Here by the Corona Extra, you see all these sleds. Holy cow, of every kind. Of course, these are sleds from like when I was a kid. You didn't have these other things. This is what you had. I'm not saying they worked better, but they have a, when you see them, it takes you to a memory. Yep. Things out here before we go inside. Ooh, I like these couple of old lamps that some of you may want to repurpose, fix them, put them out. Because there's your whole bunch of old milk cans. Do have the tops on them. An old Quaker State sign. Not sure what that is, whether that is something just for to put plants in on, possibly. It's some form of a fixture for sure, just to put things on. Cool old signs from somewhere. Look at that Coke. You can hear the traffic coming by. Look at all these right here, these old jars. I love these. These are absolutely beautiful. Of course, original, nothing done to them. And for my liking, personally, I like these as much as I like it when they're fully repurposed. Some old fire extinguishers. Whole bunch of boxes of different types, and of course you're looking for what's on these boxes. Corned beef, roast beef, Liberty Power Company, American Cinnamon Chemical Corporation. So many different things. Get this thing turned around here. It's kind of going wampa-jawed on me. All sorts of cool things. Look at this big old, what's that? Let me come over here to the ship. Things pulled up. Look at right there. The play set's cool. I'm not sure if it's metal. Oh, it's definitely metal. That's quite an animal that you can come here and get if you want it. Yeah, be careful here. If you come in most of these, you'll find something that you like. I'll just say that. That's a little scary and a little cool all at the same time. That's an interesting dude. Got a couple of big old pieces of furniture right there. Big old clock down there. Several animal heads. I see a buffalo down there, a bison, several deer. If you need you an old typewriter, here's your spot. some type of a Japanese or Chinese plates. Some Lover Mickey, I went and asked, 75, has a strap in it. It's enticing, I must say. Hey there, Buffalo. We've moved from there, we're going to some cameras. It's like an old projector, or if you look, it's like you put the picture slides in there, along with some cash registers there. This one's a menagerie of this and that, but it's really a cool one to have gone into. It's like something we put on a fireplace, one in the middle, two on the ends, that clock and those other little fixtures there. Some old hard hats, swords, motor oil cans, glass, I mean just everything you could ever. Let's see, there's Robert Burns. There's George and Martha, I'm sure. This is where I started out, but I must have missed it because there's, look at these supply cans. I'm assuming you put, some of them are watering cans, other ones appear to be like kerosene, some type of oil. There you see the spouts and all. Honestly, very cool area right in this tent. Coke's outside the one with the sled right there. Here you see another tent. See some old items out to the side, some old wicker bikes, some blow molds there with the bear. Okay, now that's cool. I'm not sure what it's from. Assuming that was on a boat of some type. Another Santa blow mold. Folding sewing table, $28. That's an interesting creature. $225, but it's a three-legged hat stand, maybe, type of stand.
Bit, but what the hell?
Okay. Where are you from?
Ohio.
Okay. Hey.
Went to Ohio University.
Oh, did you? Ohio
Out
State?
in Athens. Athens. OU.
Okay.
All kind of people.
I think you can say that about him.
Amen.
Had to throw that in there, you know?
Look at this.
Not a sharp blade.
Yeah.
What's cool about that is that if you look on that late, it's 1939 World's Fair.
Ah, okay. That's even happening.
I like that. 35.
That's a dough bowl.
So it is a dough bowl.
Yeah, it's over 4 foot wide.
4 feet wide. Okay. I see them, and I don't have a clue, of course, but
You just gotta watch yours, like reproductions that are like
I was just going to
imports.
say, I see a bunch of reproductions.
But you'll be able to tell by it doesn't have smoothness from use, and it's
and the
true
color usually.
Yeah.
colors, yeah, way
Bleached
off.
out, Yeah.
Yeah, but that's legit. I don't sell everything here is original, authentic.
So you like meat in there? Or
Stuff like that, so- But the, but those big ones like that are
cool.
not.
Wow, look at the size of this bad boy.
That's a snickerdoodle. That's a snickerdoodle school.
450, but I'm telling you, that is huge.
I assume that's a game.
Yes, it's pull without the pockets.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. So you click, you like do this or something? Or?
That would this would be your scoreboard. You would hang this up on the wall.
Oh, I
Don't
see.
ask me how to play it, okay? I'm an
Okay.
American. We do pull, okay? But it's signed here from the maker, and everything like this. You would have this hanging up on the wall.
You could just
And
take
then
a
this-
pool stick and probably move them back and forth.
Well, they probably did their fingers.
Yeah.
350.
This would have been on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
and divide them.
I'm going to use it, probably. I'm just afraid I'm going to drop it and then put a sleep.
Oh, then you gotta be careful on that.
Half of the box makes a big difference too.
Yeah.
And I've
Game
never
22, Daytona
seen
500.
last night.
Oh, you will see them around. There's like different colors, but they are extremely sharp, so you do not run your finger across that.
Yeah.
I kind of felt
Definitely has a
the
nice
edge.
Yeah,
edge.
and it's a blue color too.
Yeah.
You'll see clear ones predominantly.
I've never seen anything like that.
These 90s,
Okay.
but usually you don't find them in the boxes.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to think about it too long. I think I thought about, the old saying, time to buy it when you see it.
That's right, and shut me up and quit talking about it, right? Just kidding.
No. Okay, so it's a unique item.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I've never seen it.
Don't?
No, I don't. I'm just here.
Need your
here to
propeller,
visit my
225 wood prop.
sister. She's the expert. But you've never seen one either. Maybe four. I think it's four.
Yes, you did. I used to live in Connecticut for years.
And I live in North Alabama.
Little tri-state area.
Oh, something Jessica. Straight after a while.
I'm used to it, and they really actually do a pretty good job of moving everybody, unless there's an accident.
Oh, yeah.
You have an
And that's
accident, it's
Oh,
all
I used to
over.
live in Connecticut. If there's an accident, I'm done.
But I'm telling you, Route 81 through Virginia, it's
That's horrible.
plenty busy.
Yeah.
And if you have an accident, forget about it. There's something. Thank God it was northbound. I guess it was in Roanoke, and it backtracked all the way up to Kristi.
Oh, I saw
That
it.
hill.
Yeah, I saw it also, so. I mean, it's pretty bad. Well, you got 2 lanes, that's it.
Got a cool old Coke sign right there. Not sure that there's a price on it. Show the back side. A small one back in there as well. I like that old billiard sign. That's pretty cool. Cool old sign, undoubtedly was in front of a building. That's 150. I don't know what it's made out of. It's not a porcelain, it's more of a tin, but it's a solid sign. It'd be cool for somebody's garage. I see it in a frame. I'm a little confused with how that's made, but some more cool things out here. We're almost to the end where we started on this side. Do a little thing around, but we've been able to go into several things and really look at them. It's been very cool to see. If you look inside here, there's some clothing and various little items in this small area. Go over there and there's a bucket of like canes and walking sticks and things of that nature. Whole set of drawers there. Oh, where do you get them from?
I have a lady in Florida that makes them.
So do you have several of these in a row here? Several tents here, or? Okay. Yvonne.
Yep. Ozzy too.
I just realized music was playing, so I'm going to have to talk a little bit more, I'm afraid. Of course, my Mickey Love inside, she pointed out that's a night light. Never seen one. Comes from. So you got it from, okay.
Yeah, you get one picture with signing always.
Tell me more. Because $100, little. Good. Then there's a tent here, kind of some clothing. Some stuff out here by the road, some little bicycles and kids things, as you can see right here. Tent with mainly kids things. You can see some birdhouses and some bags back in there. So as I pull back, we've gone through all the way through one side of the road here. I'll turn around and you can see where we've been. All the way down the road here, we've been to all those different tents. And on this side of the road, I suspect there'll be some more things pop up on this side, but it seems pretty much like it's all, for the most part, taken. You could see a couple back there. But now, as we're walking away from this, I'll turn her around. You can see the traffic coming by. And we're gonna walk to that side of the road and see what they're selling over there. As you see right here, Log Cabin Lane. I think it's the reason it has the name that it has. You come down here, you can see a lane that's throughout. But you can see these tools. So I'm going to start out by just looking at some of these old antique tools and old things like that. You'll see plenty of this type of stuff on the 127, which is very cool. Metal lawnmower down there, and you see old metal furniture and old beds over there. Plenty of this on the 127. Now those are wheels to something. Look at that small little one, it's really wide. Okay. Take a look at this. I'm not 100% sure what it represents. It's definitely unique. Now in here we see a lot of iron items, old tools, old implements. This old shoe item here. $10. It's in here, it looks like a rustier group, and I'm telling you, a lot of people will come looking for that too. I'm not sure what type of grinder this is. I figure it's a meat grinder. You look at that. And you look at where the hamburger, whatever, the ground, whatever comes out. $30. Several different grinders, corn shellers, mixer looking things. Another ricer. I've seen several of those along the way. This airplane's cool. Look at this old kind of a portable Victrola is what I'm seeing. Which is pretty cool. Several vice type items. Yeah, up high, sometimes it's hard to see. I'm going down low, but then you see up high, you see these additional items. Come back down here. See some old funnels, mixers, all sorts of things. Look at this from this old door. It's cool. Yeah, I'd forgotten to get there's some old pulleys. These old boys right here. See some old wheels over there. Old military looking box there, but these wheels, $140 for the pair. A couple more good set of wheels right there that have been painted. I think it's $150 for the pair. Along with a couple more of these boxes. I like those cool old things there. Need you a truck bed, an old gas can there. And over there's some Pepsi. I see Richard Petty there. Some of those cool old chairs. Then you run into the jackpot of your cast iron. If I'm very honest, that's tempting right there. Neato. Of course, I want to see what they got on this. I've seen it, but this is nice. $225. It's a waffle maker. Of course, you put it over the fire. Number 14. All those right there appear to be 14s. But right here, if you're going to cook you some chicken, pot with lid, number 10. Most of it Lodge, Wagner. I'm seeing those two. Griswold, as you can see right here. Number 8. Got a number 5. Several of these Dutch ovens here are, that's a big boy right there. Number 14 is what that is. Back over, this is the 4th table that has this cast iron on it, which is kind of amazing. This is kind of a little unique one right here. 65. Notice the little legs. You could start a fire right under that directly and do something. Set it up on something. Several Lodge items. Here's Redhead. That's some cornbread muffin makers back there. Some various makers here. Some of the flat griddle type of cast iron. Bird houses over here, 2 for $25. $15 each. And some old vehicles. So here I am on the other side of the road. I've gone down through 2 or 3 tents here. Made it to cast iron. If you're needing some cast iron, there's a lot, and it's really nice cast iron over there. Okay, we can see here, I think people are still kind of setting up. But on this one, you can see all different sorts of signs. You can see some old iron, some little toy vehicles there. For example, just give you a pricing example. This Pepsi sign appears to be $900 on the Pepsi sign. The Sinclair sign, which is definitely real, right here, going $1,500. Just all, if you're looking for an old sign, here's your spot. Look at that Coke stuff. That big in there on the left, super nice. All these just super nice. That big Coke was $1,400. I'm assuming that one is going to be similar in nature. And it is, but you know, it's the real deal, big old sign. See several old coolers here. There's a 7-Up, 1,400. Not sure what that is. I mean, it's a cool cooler. I don't think it has a name brand on it, but it's still cool. Coming down towards the end here, you can see some more Coke sign. It's on a real heavy base when you're seeing that one. And then another big old Coke right here. Went $1,800 on that one. I'm going to go look at the back side of this. You can kind of get an idea. That is a heavy boy. I'll tell you that. Those are the real deal. Side here, all different sorts of metal of these types of signs. Cool metal vehicles. See here, priced $85, $95. Look at these old signs. These are cool. Kearns, Marita, Rainbow, some old clocks. $275. There's an old drink Coke. It's $3.50. You can barely see it, but it's there. Here's just some lunch boxes. Let me go take a look at this bad boy. I'm gonna keep a hold of it because I'm not sure. Oh, no problem. I'm the one in the way. Just tell me to scooch. Okay, there's some Dukes of Hazzard lunch boxes there. We're going to go at least have an ask of what they are. See a little bit of this. Bit of that. Some of them they have a price on them, some of them they don't. So well, good luck to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hope you sell it all. I know you won't, but hope you do.
Well, I hope I do too. But yeah, you never sell it all.
That you do.
Sell a little of this, a little of that.
Yeah, you have quite a sign.
I sell more signs.
And collect them, and it's just like I've got to be very selective, honestly, on that as well, because
signs run into a lot of money.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of cool signs back here. If you need one. $1,200, but that right there, folks, is the real deal. As always, if you want Coke, you can find Coke left and right. 7-Up. Echo chainsaws. Got clouds come over. I don't think it's supposed to rain. But you just never do know, do you? Look at that Mayfield. It's not porcelain or anything, but it's kind of still a cool sign. You could put that up on your garage or put it in the house somewhere. Look over there at that old metal car. Wow, look back there at the doors. I just took a look at that over there. Camera tried to take control of it. Rainbow is good bread. Colonial is good bread. And picture those in the front of an old store. Very cool. Let's go inside this last row right here. The Lone Ranger. Go over here and take a look at, well, we looked at that cast irons on this side. We hadn't looked, there we go. At the guitars. Look at all those jugs. Of course, I'm always looking for the specific cigar box. I mean, these are old, mainly candy boxes. They're cool as well. These bottles. There's Whistle back there. These old things, you used to go into a country store and get these old, your snacks and crackers and stuff. Cool booth. Signs aren't cheap, but I'm telling you, they're not cheap to buy. They're not cheap to keep, but they've got the real deal here. You want those? Come on down, take a look. What you got inside? A little this and that?
A little this and that. Yeah, I got mostly wooden trinket boxes I build.
You the one that makes the wooden trinket boxes?
Yes.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, you're towards the very back here on this main road on Log Cabin Lane. So, yeah.
Are you a vendor?
I'm not a vendor. I do videos. You will, so yeah. So we like to show, and what we found is a lot of people look before they're going to come, but other people will watch it all year long because they're not able to get out.
Yes.
They're just.
I made that too.
So you.
Make all the boxes.
You open up the door here. Maybe, oh.
Old school. Old school.
Well, I can smell it, which is a good thing. So it's yeah.
Never been used by Ned.
Back in the day, we were on Route 66 and we did videos just for us. For nobody else, and then we realized we could post them and people kind of liked seeing what we were doing. Yeah. We're mainly almost always car shows except for the 127. I've considered going and trying to do like the roller coaster and some of these other, 2 or 3 day sales, but we hadn't tried it yet. I don't know.
There is so much.
Don't have to rely upon it. I think it makes it fun. Now, if I had to rely on making the money, I'm not sure what I'd do.
So you make a couple.
Alrighty, we're at the end here. That was a nice little building to go into. He had some nice furniture and wood-made things. You can see here some home-like products here. Some bears and such. Over here, the reason it's called Log Cabin Lane, there's actually a log cabin back in here with some items. But out front, we'll just take a look at these few items. You can see like this bookshelf here. $75. Several tables, several chairs. Little drop leaves there on that, that's cool. I can see that in a cute little kitchen.
Look at this barn door table.
So that's what that is. I saw that's pretty. Everybody's looking for something unique, and that's definitely unique. Look at the legs on that.
And it's heavy.
Well, I'm sure it is.
They're deep, pull out.
Oh, wow.
Possum belly.
Give me a crane to get it.
Take a
Using the table?
Yeah, they go on forever, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen one.
How it's
I
kind
don't
of
think I've ever seen one. Really?
how it's kind of curved like that all throughout.
There's another one in here. It's not painted.
Well, that's a cute table in the middle. Little dresser there. $350, but let's look here. Rick and Anita, Antiques Furniture, Pikeville. So from here, look at that, that's cool. Possum belly cabinet, $450. Okay, I see this right here, and I see kind of like what my granny had. What I remember was her putting her flour up in here, and there's a roll top, I believe. I'm not going to roll it. There's this little door that comes down right there. It's a roll top. And she would pull out the flour there, and it was a magical world to make, biscuits and cakes and all of that she did. Several pieces of furniture in here. 180, as you can see here. Go back around. Hoosier cabinet, 450. Neat. So you'll be on tomorrow now.
I hope not.
Alrighty, see some chairs here. Chairs, some of them need a bottom, but you can tell that is something you could fix and get in place. Back in the back there, you can see some dishes and such. We'll just keep walking along the road here. You can see several items here. Not really antiques, some newer items. I can see some books, some dolls, things such as that. Got us another little log cabin here. I'm not sure if there's anything inside of it. I don't think there is. They're selling in there, so we'll just come up on these next few booths. So what is this creature?
What's that?
What is this creature right here?
This here?
This is it a? I guess it's.
I don't know. You can do almost anything with it. I guess got a lot of parts.
Well, it's not like it was.
900 for it? Yeah.
Wow.
What you want for that? What? 900. 900. I thought so. Do about everything with it. Put dog on it. Plow your garden. Plow snow if you got snow, I guess.
I guess you could. There's a
Where's the Brady, ain't it?
David Bradley.
I'll tell you one thing, they are tough. One on the top of
Here's some old glasses, some Hot Wheels. Hadn't seen Hot Wheels yet right now, but I know when I go around the bend, there will be more Hot Wheels. Here's some belt buckles, a whole bunch of belt buckles. A few old signs underneath here. Some old tools and ball jars and old pedal car back there. Some old metal toys. Plenty of tools and implements in here, as well as on back there. Unless you're wanted by the law, maybe you don't want to be in it.
You might find Sasquatch, get the missing link, you find $1 million.
Hot dog. All right. Yeah, that little area right there, you can tell there's a lot of iron. There's cool things in there. The thing was most interesting, I must say. Oh, look at that bike. Schwinn bike, I believe. Yeah. Hamlin Motor Company. That's most interesting. Look at these old signs. They're cool. They got several of the newer signs sitting over there, but over here, I believe most of these are newer as well. There's several things on this table that are cool. Let me stop and look at Donald. I'll have to go ask him how much. Out here you can see there's several old rusty signs out to the side, which I'm sure you can look around, find something be cool for your garage, for your old barn, even for a man cave. But those are the real deal. Here's an old Schwinn bike, a whole bunch of buckets, pans, things like that.
Radiation. So yeah. This is the first time I've done anything since I got a small trailer that I've been staying in, and I'm in.
There's you. There's another Donald back in there. Some more pieces of that iron that are very similar to that Donald. Only 25 for it. See, I don't think it's that, well, it's not new. Let's just put it that way. He's tempting, I'll say that. You know, like that. Welcome race fans. If you look right here, I'll kind of go back. I'm still beside the road on the other side that I started on that other over there. That other, coming back to this one, there's the big road. Shows you the traffic that comes through here, so be careful. Now we've been through most of it. I'm going down here to the last little section, which is near really where I parked. I look back in there, mine's the only vehicle left right now. Again, it's Monday. By the end of this week, this thing will just be packed in. But let's turn around and I'll just kind of peruse from the middle here. You can kind of see over to the right, there's the metal art. If you're looking for metal art, this is your location. There may be one the north side of Crossville, but the one up in Pickersfield, they didn't have near as much art as they had. They had more pots. So they've got the metal art over here this year. Back on this side, it looks like we have plenty of old metal things, iron, all sorts of things. There's some blow molds as I'm leaving out here and seeing that over here, one of the old cool porch items there. But there's your, if you need you some Christmas blow molds, there's your chance to do that. The next one down has several, you know, old knickknacks and things that if you wanted to look through, plenty there to look at. See some lamps, some various items. This side, there's some big old items. Look at that pelican. How much has that pelican got on him? $12.50. He's a big boy. Various items here. See a mermaid down here, some mules, horses, or a donkey, I guess. A little bear. There's Jack Daniels if you wanted a Jack Daniels. A bear, an Indian. Whip around here, you see a bicycle built for two here in the end. Some more cast iron back in the back there and some glass. Some Corel. All that looks cool. Over here, bunch of glass. I see a bunch of glass bottles, jars, excuse me, this year. In the middle over there, I won't get into it. I'll wait until my wife maybe comes with me. There's a lot of cars. There's plenty of like old Hot Wheels cars of all shapes and sizes. This is always a spot that we like going in and looking through the Hot Wheels, but I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those Hot Wheels. And I think he's added a whole bunch of these jars and things up here as well. Now look right here at the end, there's several of these things here that you can throw ice in, put your drinks in. Old metal bins, let's put it that way. Some old chairs here. All very cool. Dukes of Hazzard there for $65. One here, it's got a little rust on it, $45, but might not be too bad of a deal. Some cool signs. You see that American there is $3.50. I like these drawers right here. These drawers are pretty cool. $125. I see this feed company sign here. I like that old cabinet over there. Okay, we are over here at the last couple of items here. We'll just walk around some of these. You see some old signs right here. I think they're old. Yeah. As you come up on them, you can tell that they are. $250, $250-ish, $200. Western Auto, Rockingham Speedway. That one's cool. Mountain Dew. You look at the back side. Yeah, they're iron, I believe, or they're, let's just say they're not the plastic little signs like you would see at Hobby Lobby. There's a couple of cool pumps. There's Felix the cat. If any of you Chevy lovers out there, of course, there's a Ratfink. I've always loved this Ratfink, $750 for the big boy and the Ratfink. Most of these signs run from $250, $150, something of that range. Look at these metal. This one right here, I don't know, that one just looks new. When I see it, newer. Those are cool. Get those bad boys. Yes, over there's 300. Sunbeam, Ford. The one big Ford is $650. The smaller Ford is $125. I don't think they're metal, but they're an interesting type of sign. Like that old 7-Up machine back there. A lot of cool old things at that stop, especially the signs. Some new, some old, some that are made to look older, but all very cool. Last couple of things I'll walk by. You see here, they have a little bit of various, you can get various tools and tool items in here, as well as other things. Over on this side, you can see some various, it says everything $3 per item, 2 for $5 under this tent. So if you park on this side, this may be where you want to come over, take a look, get you a couple of golf clubs, get you some bags, whatever you might need. One last thing I will show, and I'll show from a distance, they're still putting it out down there. But you can see several people on this back little street. Let me come back around. If you come into the side that doesn't have the house on, more so has the log cabins, I think there's going to be creating a second row of vendors back in here. Again, this is Monday. So I'm sure more people will be coming in and filling up these holes. Down there you can see some old signs and things. Somebody's just getting out right now. Yeah. Well folks, that's our walk around Log Cabin Lane here on August the 4th, 2025. We went and saw most of the vendors, went inside most of those tents as well. Saw several specific things. Good day here at Log Cabin Lane. I think if you took the time, you could spend several hours at this specific site. So why not come on down here to Pikeville, Tennessee to Log Cabin Lane. Hope you can check out our other 127 yard sale videos from this year. We went to the Cumberland Mountain General Store last Friday, August the 1st, and went down to Pickers Field in near Signal Mountain, Tennessee on Saturday, August the 2nd. Lots of videos out there, check them out. If you would, subscribe and like, and hopefully we'll see you out there meandering somewhere.